Bill Maher debates a psycho-liberal about white privilege. It gets heated. Thanks for watching Bring the Asteroid. Make sure you like today's video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll get right into it.
The president.
And let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When you look at this guy's hat, "Make America Great Again," what do you think about that?
Sweetheart, nobody has made more fun of Donald.
Oh, and this is Bryan Cranston, the Hollywood liberal. Interesting. From what else is he in? He's in Breaking Bad, and then Malcolm in the Middle. My right there, letting you know. Okay, cool. We love to see Hollywood liberals get destroyed.
Donald Trump tonight.
I know.
So
I'm just
you
asking
can't
you-
get me on like I like Donald Trump. I
I'm
don't
not
like
saying that.
Okay.
I'm not saying
And
that.
I get your point. I've said it myself. Yes, make America great again. I understand to a certain number of people that's a dog whistle about America was better when it was whiter. I get that. Okay.
But I will. Would you then also accept that there's a large swath of people in his camp and other people like him who have no clue that that's a dog whistle, that they think, oh yeah, make America great again is for everyone. But when was it great? Let me ask you this. I know, oh God.
I mean,
making a big sigh. Come on.
No.
When was it great for African Americans in this country? When was it
Here
great?
we go.
Well, if you're applying for college now, I would say now.
So in our history, now it's great.
I didn't say great. It's never great for anybody fully.
Well, never great for anybody?
Well, life is full of problems. So great, yes, if your life is great, you're very lucky. Most people would not say my life is great. Would you say your life is great?
Yes, I would.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
I would.
yeah. I mean,
and a lot of it has.
I'm glad for you.
And I've been privileged.
Yes.
Do you believe in white privilege?
I like the word advantage better. Because advantage is broader. Here's the reason why. When you say advantage, now, have I had advantages, especially growing up in, being again, we were born the same year, 1956. If you're born in that year, yes, you were a young person in the 80s, probably in the 80s, could like I have been up for a job at a comedy club when I was working little comedy clubs, and there was a black comedian, and they gave it to me instead because they thought I would do better being a white comedian, or that they were just maybe had racism in them. Yes, I think that probably could have happened, and that was wrong. Again, I didn't do it. I mean, we can't all
I'm
be
not saying you're doing it. It's
No,
just
no, no,
recognizing that it exists.
I don't think I should be even questioned that I'm someone who doesn't recognize that it exists.
Right.
I have a pretty good record of speaking on the right side of civil rights issues. I just like to be real about where we.
I love how Bill Maher's like, I have a really good record, actually a perfect record. It's, according to me, all of my opinions are always correct.
We are. And where we are is not where we were. And some people seem literally reluctant. It seems like they feel like the worse I think things are, the better person I am. That's what I get from a lot of the left, I think things are worse than you do, so that's what makes me good. And I just want the reality. I just want the truth. What is the truth of the situation? And again, I'm not decrying that these changes are made. I'm applauding it. I'm applauding it that it's great that if you're a black kid applying to college, you don't have to face discrimination like they used to, and very often.
Okay, but what about the white people and Asian people that apply to college that face discrimination? What about them?
And those colleges and businesses also in America are trying to make up for their sorry past.
I think we're not really far apart. I think it's I mean, yes, are there factions that are on both extremes? Of course. But to say you're a liberal person, as I would consider myself, I think common sense is the law of the land. It's what should be. I think we are in a much better place than we've ever been before, as far as civil rights, as far as acceptance and
it's just the people who are running the world now are millennials and Gen Zs. they're not. I think you're thinking of your generation, and they are still in place in some places. They're certainly not all racists who are in place, but yeah, there are. Like I said, I don't know if we'll ever get rid of it completely, like any human flaw. But the people who are running things, I just don't think that's their mindset is let's be racist to people of color.
They don't understand it, but they are innately that way.
Innately?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
No.
What have you been reading?
Oh, babe. Come on.
Is that white fragility or some bullshit like that?
That's not white fragility.
Well, that's the book.
No.
Is that where you're getting that
no,
from?
No.
But
not
innately,
from white
like original sin, like we're toxically white, born racist.
Not toxically, but you recognize your experience, and what we don't recognize often is the privilege that you said, the advantage that you have. We look at Congress. Look at the makeup of Congress. You cannot deny that as older white men are the predominant factor in Congress.
Oh my gosh, this guy is just quite literally a self-hating white liberal man. He's like, everything that's wrong in America is all due to people like me. And he's like, I can be accepted by all the people in Hollywood and the elites because I can recognize all the privilege I have and that we should hate all people like me.
Congress.
I don't have the stats in front of me, but there's plenty of people in color in Congress. And yes, we are moving from a place where it was all white. We get it.
Yes.
But what direction is it going? And I'd like to see the numbers in Congress. Certainly in the Democratic Party, I bet you they're at least representative percentage-wise.
I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Less so in the Republican Party, but I have to tell you, Republicans are doing better and better all the time with people of color.
I hope so.
Because the woke shit actually doesn't help any black people. See, to me, this is the difference between liberalism and wokeism. Liberalism is about lifting people up. Woke is just about self-loathing and hating yourself and scolding everybody and virtue signaling. It doesn't actually help anybody. Lifting people up who have gotten a bad shake in this country, who are for some reason downtrodden or have been cheated, absolutely. I've always been for that. But I don't think that's a lot of what's going on. And I think there are, I just look at the numbers from the last election. I mean, Trump, what would you think that he would get even one black or Hispanic vote? He got 20% of the male black vote. And he did better with Hispanics than he did the first time.
Yeah.
Comes out, you're rapist, then gets respectable numbers in that election.
And from women,
and
too.
then 4 years go by, and he does better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how can liberals grapple with that? The fact that all of these supposed minority groups that are supposed to hate Trump, that Trump completely hates, apparently, according to them, how come his numbers with voting, with those sects of the voter bloc, how come they had increased support for him in 2020? Why is that? Of course, this Hollywood liberal Bryan Cranston refuses to see the truth, although he kind of seems like he's coping at the end, but he's not happy about it. Let me know what your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.